All right, the Jets and the Chiefs. Did I say the Jets and the Chiefs? Yes, I did. They squared off in this Swifty Bowl. The Swifty Bowl, and they got their money's worth with the Taylor Swift shots. But then an actual football game broke out, and I think we were all pleased with that. But the Chiefs just started this game off on fire. You have Kelsey and Mahomes doing their thing. They're a better couple than Swift and Kelsey. They're a better couple than DeAndre Swift and Jason Kelsey, in my book. I would take those two any day of the week. Give me that. And here's Sky Moore not running a route that well, and Patrick Mahomes lets him know about that. And Robert Saleh says, "Good call, officials. You guys are gonna call a great game." Okay, that brings me to my gripe here. Okay, so the New York Jets, Sauce Gardner, like all y'all do is make excuses for why you lost this game. Like that one call didn't blow this game for you. Okay, it didn't. It did not blow this game for you. The game is 60 minutes, and it was a holding call. Imagine complaining about a call where a guy wraps his arms around another guy's neck, and he gets called for it. He gets called a holding. That's exactly what happened. Go look at the replays. It's exactly what happened. God, Mahomes is so fast. He's faster than you think he is. He's faster than I am. But imagine complaining about that, and then Robert Saleh gets it. Oh wow, what a block from Trey Smith. Did they have to scrape that guy up from the ground? And Pacheco running so hard. Oh God, we're gonna do this every time, aren't we? Anyways, so the Jets fans and Twitter just went nuts with this. Just the excuses, and just saying that the refs gave this game to the Chiefs. The refs gave this game to the Chiefs, man. I don't know what you want to say. The refs gave the game to the Chiefs. No, they didn't. The refs were terrible both ways. Okay, they made some questionable call both ways. And you'll see there was a safety here. It was 17-0, and they made a game-changing call. It was 17-0. And listen, don't think y'all unhinged New Yorkers didn't come out to that game just to boo your team, just to boo Zach Wilson. Y'all came out just to hate watch, all right? Y'all came out to boo that guy, and Zach Wilson played his butt off, so you didn't get what you paid for. Ha! But yeah, we have a... it's funny to me or sad to me that we're gonna go on Twitter right after the game. You had people going on Twitter looking for missed calls and excuses for why the Jets lost and how we could possibly blame it on anything but the Jets defense. And you know what? Fine, whatever. You guys want to do that, but yeah, that was a misholding call, man. Yeah, Donovan Smith, the other guy. Okay, technically, there's been debate about that. That's a controversial call. Okay, what's not a controversial call is the holding call when you wrap your hands around the guy's neck. I don't know. Here we go. And also, what a drop here. Our Chiefs receivers just suck so bad. They had a bad game. They can't get open, and when they do, they drop it like that. And then, obviously, here we go. There's a safety. All right. They called it a face mask in the end zone that resulted in, and it just turned the game around. Because the Jets had momentum at this point. It was a bad call. They said it was a bad call on TV. Okay. That gave the Jets momentum. But, we don't want to talk about that, do we? We ain't going to talk about that. No, we're going to complain about the, Sauce Gardner. And Sauce Gardner's not going to take any ownership of that. God forbid that he takes any ownership of that. I think what he said. Yeah, I was doing that all game. Yeah, you were holding all game. You finally got caught. Cool, good. Rodgers with that mustache. So, yeah. Good play here by Zach. Low-key, pretty good play. And the guy, your receiver's got to help you out there. But But yeah, and Karlaftis got to wraps up. But you know what? I'll just pin that on Zach Wilson being elusive. Um, Here we go. This is where things get weird. What was that? Patty LaVon. He got a little too cute in this quarter, dude. Little too cute. What was he doing? It was weird. It was weird to watch. Two of the worst throws that I've ever seen any quarterback make, he made. And then Zach Wilson just balled out in this half. So the fans again didn't get what they came for. They wanted to boot this kid out of the building. That's what they were coming for. And instead, they got a football game that was they should be proud of their team, because the Jets' defense is really good, and their offense showed a lot of life this game. That was a good play fake. Again, really good play by Zach. I don't know. Like that, I mean, that looked like Montana there with the play fake. Or Steve DeBerg, yeah, nobody knows who that is, but yeah, I do. It was a good reference for me. And then Pacheco just running so angry. This is where he does the push-ups. Yes. Hey, they're not gonna show it. They cut it off. I just I'm not gonna lie, dude. Oh, and then I think also the guy does push-ups after this. Like he did something. The guy hit Pacheco at 12 yards at that. And doing push-ups. Good catch by Tony. I don't know what the Chiefs are doing with their... They need to stick with just a handful. Like, not even a handful, but like maybe 3 receivers. We don't need to rotate them. This was annoying. The Chiefs' offensive line was annoying, but again, the Jets' defense is good. All right, Zachy, baby. Man. That was an icky quarter for the Chiefs, man. That stunk. That was bad. That was poopy pants. That's what Greg Olsen said. Greg Olsen used the term poopy pants to describe people who didn't like the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce mania that was going on last week during the Chiefs-Bears game. So they had poop in their pants. What? Hilarious. Zach Wilson, dime. Good play. Good play, baby. This was an incredible drive by Zach Wilson. I don't know. I mean, hey, the kid shut up and played well. We all respect that. Us Chiefs fans actually were kind of happy for him. I think a lot of us were happy for this guy because he was getting booed mercifully by people who were unhinged and impatient and angry all the time. So yeah, and he wasn't playing well too. He was awful, but this was a great pass. He played this. This is what an NFL quarterback looks like, New York. It's been a while. So yeah. Rodgers knows. J-E-T Edson. This play was just very amazing. Rodgers-esque. Right here. Whoop! Good play, Zachy. Good play. And the Chiefs have a really good defense. I think a lot of those plays were tightly guarded by the Chiefs, and their offense. Chiefs' offensive line really struggled after the first quarter. I don't know what happened. Again, I think it has something to do with that call. But you know what? You got to move on past bad calls. You got to move on. The Chiefs had to move on past bad calls, and so did the Jets. I don't know what this was. He looked like Jalen Hurts at the end of the Super Bowl. That was it was a bad throw. I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with Mahomes' arm because that was awful. Zach Wilson again. Chiefs. It's fun to watch the Chiefs tackle because usually the last several years under, but going back to the Bob Sutton years, they were terrible at tackling. They would always miss tackles. And maybe it's just because it was Hitchens and Sorensen and Ben Neiman out there just missing tackles. But and the officials they're throwing flags left and right. The guy just runs past Mahomes. Whoop! Nobody open. Chiefs. The Jets have a good defense, and so did the Chiefs. But this play here was a pretty big tackle here, Brian Cook. Big tackle. Good job. Brian Cook has some prize. He didn't give up. He's not a Chicago Bear. Uh, I, I, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, the Chiefs' offense, they said, okay, we got to do. Oh, wow, never mind. We still have some things we got to do. That was a first down. Whoa, that was dangerous. And then we settled down, and the Chiefs settled down and end up winning the game here on this drive, and take up a lot of time and do a lot of good things. And they short intermediate outs, short passes, and Rashee Rice, who I think is the most talented and has the most potential of the receivers, because it's definitely not Sky Moore here, because he's limited to gadget roles. The McCole Hardman role, I guess, which McCole Hardman was pretty good in that role, and I miss him, and the Jets should use him more. But yeah. Mahomes and the Chiefs, they were settled for a field goal, but it was a good call. I don't like settling for field goals. This was a good call. You got to take the points here, because you could Chicago Bears yourself and do the Matt Eberflus and not take the points and end up screwing your team. And I don't know why, speaking of screwing your team, I don't know why we have George Karlaftis on Garrett Wilson, but hey, that's very Bob Sutton-y, and another good play by Zach Wilson. Good job, man. Good job, Zachy. Good job, Zachy. You shut those unhinged fans up. Well, no, never mind. Gotta catch the ball there, buddy. Gotta catch the ball there, but this was a wild 7-24, I'm not going to lie. Because, again, hey, the reason we lost is because there was a holding, man. Sauce Gardner doesn't own up to it all day, and they're saying that this guy held. No, who was holding who there? Come on. His arm, whatever. It wasn't a penalty on the Chiefs. Shut up. Mahomes is awesome. He beat you with his legs this game, and then, again, holding. Can't put your arms around somebody's neck. MVS knew it. Guys, it's a hold. Saucy, it's a hold. Shut up, okay? Take some responsibility and say it was a hold. Don't go on Twitter responding to Patrick Mahomes and what he said on the radio, because it was a hold. You can't just put your arms around. Oh, well, he was like, yeah, I was doing this all game. Well, you were holding all game. You finally got called for it. It's part of football. That's the game sometimes, man. And then 3rd and 1 gives me anxiety up the wazoo, but we got that just barely. That play didn't want to work, but it did. Good God. Can we just go up the middle next time? Isaiah Pacheco just star of the game right there, man. Star of the game. Needs more touches. I'm just afraid that his body can't handle how hard he runs. And look at just Travis Kelce getting thrown to the ground, going, oh, you're old. And then Robert Saleh gets a technical foul after this. You take a bow, Mahomes. Broadway. Yeah. Robert Saleh getting a technical foul for complaining about the officials who had those correct calls. Also, you know what? Even if you think they didn't, the call sucked both ways. It wasn't the officials' reason the Jets lost. Stop blaming the officials. It's lame. Come on, baby. Go Chiefs!